it's Kirby
and Dana
from KJF-TravelAdventures, and we're going to give you a quick overview of the Orlando International Airport, just airport code MCO. Used to be called McCoy Air Force Base, but when it was an active military base, and then when it shut down, now its airport code is MCO. Mm-hmm. It has 3 terminals. Terminal A and B are actually in the same building, so it's just kind of a walk across to the other one. That's the main sort of original terminal where most of their flights go out of it. And once you go in, there's 4 different like people movers, trams, like monorails that take you to the gates in Terminal A and B. It, in our experience, is always busy. Always. The security line, they're super efficient, but it is always super busy, and the line is always long. So just keep that in mind. Give yourself time to navigate through the airport. And then there's in each sort of set of gates has their own sort of food and drink. None of it's glamorous. It's all sort of airport food. Fun fact that we learned on one very early flight that like the restaurants don't open till 4 a.m. Neither does TSA pre-check. So fun fact, if you have a 6 a.m. flight, you don't need to get there before 4 a.m. Nothing will be open. So. The main terminal is divided into Terminal A on the north side, servicing gates 1 through 29 and 100 through 129, and Terminal B on the south, servicing gates 30 to 59 and gates 70 to 90. Both Terminal A and B share the same TSA security, and those lines can be very long during peak times. And Southwest is the airport's largest carrier by like passenger volume, and that Terminal A,
they've invested more money into it. So
and where those nicer. Southwest gates are. If we're flying Terminal A or B, we prefer the Southwest gates.
So security through A and B in the main building is split up. So you'll have to look at your gate number to make sure that you're going through the correct security. The lines are always long. Some days they're scary long. But the TSA are, I think, incredibly efficient.
They're super efficient for, I actually looked it up. So in 2021, the airport carried almost 19 million people through it. It was the 7th busiest airport in the US. And it is probably some of the most efficient TSA that from all the airports I've flown through. Like the line is long, but it moves, and they're moving as fast as they can. But just there's a lot of people. Just make sure you're giving yourself time to navigate. And there are 4 different trams you get on to go to 4 different sets of gates. So make sure you know what gate you're going to, because once you get through security, there's still going to be 2 different trams you can take. So just make sure you get on the right one to make sure that you end up at the right gate. Terminal C opened in, I think, 2022, so it's very recent and new and shiny. Dana hasn't flown Terminal C yet, but she is in like a couple days. So, but it's new and shiny, and their security it was so fast. Like it was super empty. They were efficient. It's where JetBlue flies out of, and I believe it's international arrivals, but the whole terminal is neat. Like there's like interactive, there's like art walls where there's moving fountains and all sorts of cool things, and much more non-airporty food sort of restaurant options. Like Art Smith, Chef Art Smith has a restaurant there, and that's pretty cool. So. Terminal C is the new terminal at the Orlando airport, servicing all JetBlue flights and most international arrivals, with gates 230 through 245. This is also where the new Brightline Station is. One super convenient thing if you've got a really early or late flight is there's a Hyatt right there at the airport, connected to the airport. So it looks like from other people's vlogs I've seen, there's like a pool, which to me is really cool. I think we're going to have to try and stay there because it just looks like a neat little experience to stay at the airport. It's like right there, and there are rooms that look like into the terminal of the airport, Terminal A and B. So
I've been waiting at the airport before and seen like, I don't know, like cocktail hours happening in like their lobby space, because you can see it up from where you're waiting.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
pretty
cool. It looks cool.
We'll have to check that out one day. So the airport's big and hard, can be hard to navigate, and I'm guessing a lot of people coming through will have families and kids. So just do a little research, pack your patience, as Dana said earlier. So, but it's a great airport. There's so many options. To entertain yourself while you wait, and lots of different stores and food options. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. We've been to the airport many a times, and we're happy to answer them. Anything else?
Nope.
I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
From KJF-TravelAdventures. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to get notified when all of our new videos drop.
Bye.